What is up, YouTube? AM Figures here, back with another little review. Today I received a bootleg Super Saiyan 3 Goku 2.0 in the mail, so I'm going to do a little review of that and a little comparison as well to the original over there. So, these pieces are the bootleg, and these are the original. This, of course, is the bootleg, and that is the original. First thing I will show you is comparison with the coloration of his gi. Sorry about the odd pose. It was just difficult to get me, difficult for me to get him in a pose like that, where he would stand up. So I don't want to mess that up. But yeah, it looks like the bootleg ski is a bit more dull, a bit darker than the originals. Sorry for me clearing my throat. I'm gonna have to do that progressively through the video. I just got something in my throat. I don't know what it is, but yeah. So the original and the bootleg, and I think, yeah, it's pretty easy to tell on the camera the way the light reflects. This hair piece is more metallic than this one. This one does have a bit of that metallic paint to it, but this one is much more so. The neck and the joint, you know, it's generally the same, only the neck will pop off. The joint itself is connected to the hair. The one thing I did notice straight out of the package is the halo was loose. It did pop off pretty easily. But yeah, I'll show some facial comparisons. Let's get these guys lined up. So it'll be bootleg on the left and original on the right. And I'll be comparing one hand from each one just to show you guys something. There we go. Like I said, bootleg on the left and the original on the right. The faces really don't look that bad for the bootleg. For this one, his smirking face, this one right here, I gotta say, I do think the bootleg does look a bit better than the original on that one. I don't know what it is. It's just something throws me off about the original. Yeah, then we got these two here. I'd say the biggest giveaway, the biggest difference is the eyes. The eyes do look different. It seems that the pupils in the bootlegs are a bit smaller, whereas in the originals they're bigger. And let's see, I think you guys should be able to tell the hands. The original looks like it was molded in this skin tone color, but this one looks like it was painted, the skin tone color. So this one does look a bit better quality, but this isn't too off. It's not too bad, really. But that's just something I noticed. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the pieces. I will grab the boxes right now. Let's get these guys out of the way. And I'll just show you the differences in the box, which there's really not much. The biggest thing, first thing I'll talk about is, actually, there's something I just noticed. I don't know how I didn't notice it before. But this one says Super Saiyan 3 Son Goku. This one does not. I don't know why I didn't see that earlier. But yeah, that's a big thing. Another big thing, the SSJ figures always come with a little cardboard piece in the back with a certain color. This one's yellow, so it's a background color. This one did not come with that, so it's just the brown, the brownish cardboard color. But otherwise, the boxes, there is a slight coloration difference, but really not too noticeable unless you're looking really close at it. The one thing, this one came in the mail like this. It was a little damaged. If it was an original SH Figuarts, I would be pretty upset, but considering it's a bootleg, I'm really not that beat up about it. And onto the back. The back is generally the same as the front. This side looks slightly darker than this than the original, but otherwise you wouldn't really notice unless you looked really close. Yeah, and then there's one thing I wanted to show you guys about this. My biggest issue with it is the ab crunch here. The joint that does that is a little messed up. So if you try to crunch him forward, there's that big gap there because the joint doesn't like to go down as far as it should. So if you want to say go back, that's about as far back as it'll go, but there's still that big gap there. And to straighten him out, let's see, about that, it just looks a little odd to me. I don't know, maybe I'm the only one, but that joint just bugs me. The leg joints and everything, they're generally, they're alright. You know, for a bootleg, they're not bad. They're actually really good for a bootleg. They're tight enough so that, you know, they're not too wobbly. That's just the wobble is the ab crunch. But the legs themselves really aren't that wobbly. Not really wobbly at all, for that matter. The feet, they look a little odd, but just paint and let's see. The toe joints, they do bend just like the original. The knee joints are tight enough to the point where they don't bend against your will. So it's really not bad. I'd say just be careful with the leg joints. Of course, it's a bootleg, so they are probably fragile. It's, as you can tell, I'm bending it pretty far, pushing it a little pretty hard. It's not breaking, so that's a good sign. But what I did notice, of course, it's not doing it now, but when I took it out of the package, one of the legs, I believe it was this leg here, fell off pretty easily. But like I said, of course, it's not going to do it now while I'm filming. But other than that, the joints are pretty nice. They're not bad. Here it did come with some paint, some blue paint just smudged here. I don't know if you can tell. I had to chip it away with one of my knives. But that's an easy fix. I got rid of it quick. Overall, I'd say if you're gonna get it, if you're gonna do something like me, I got it for customs. I say go for it. I paid 25 bucks for it. Not bad at all. If you want it, if you're trying to decide between the original and the bootleg, of course go for the original. If, say, you can't afford the original and you're thinking about getting the bootleg, I say go for it. For 25 bucks, really not bad. It's probably the best bootleg that I've picked up to this day. I bought a couple Sword Art bootlegs, and I bought a Frieza bootleg. Those aren't all bad. They're just really not great. Like the Frieza, his head doesn't come off. I tried to take it off and the whole joint just messes up and I just couldn't get it off. A couple of one of the Sword Art figures that I got broke right as soon as I took it out of the package. So yeah, this is by far the best one that I've got. It really doesn't look too awful. It really doesn't. It's good for a bootleg, like for standards of a bootleg, it's really nice. And overall, to be honest, I would say it's a nice figure. It's nice looking. The only issue, like I said, is this joint here. That's the only issue I have with it. But overall, it's really nice. I'm surprised with how good quality this is. But I'm glad. I'm surprised, but I'm not complaining. So yeah, I'd say if you guys want it, I'd say go for it, you know. It's just a little over 20 bucks. It's not bad. I'd say if you find it for more than 30 or 35, don't. Because it's a bootleg. If you're gonna go more than that, just get the original, you know. But yeah, for I'd say 30 or less, you know, go for it, absolutely. Yeah, that's gonna end this video here. If you guys liked it, leave a like and a comment. If you didn't like it, leave a comment and tell me what I can do better so that hopefully I can get you to like my videos in the future. But yeah, if you really liked it, it'd be awesome if you would subscribe, and you can look forward to seeing more of my videos in the future. But of course, that's up to you. I'm not gonna, of course, I can't force you to subscribe. I'm just saying, if you do like my videos, it would be awesome if you subscribed. But thank you, for watching and listening to me ramble. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope this helped. Feel free to ask questions. You can always message me on Instagram or leave a comment below. I'll do my best to answer them. But yeah, that's going to end it here. So I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.